Hello everyone. So as you have known that nowadays English has become an inseparable part in everyday life as the trends of globalization means that more and more people are taking up English as their second language. And I'm gonna introduce you a new application to enhance your language learning. To be exact, this is an application mostly to prepare for the TOEFL and TOEIC test. It is called TOEFL preparation. It can be easily downloaded from Android's Google Play or Apple App Store. This is how it looks like on an Android device. When you completed downloaded the application, this is the interface. As you can see that there are a variety of skills for you to practice. I will walk you through all of these in the order from left to right. Okay, so now we will get used to these three levels here. Now let's take a look at level A. Okay, when you click on level A, there will appear a lot of sub-levels for you to practice. For each level, there are 20 questions, which will be randomly mingled each time you click on it. After you have completed 20 questions, you can click Submit, and then they will score you with a maximum score of 3 stars. Alright, level B and level C, they work in the same manner. Now, we move on to the TOEFL preparation skills. There are mainly two skills that concern TOEFL here. One is with the icon of an old man wearing glasses. This will test you mostly on TOEFL vocabulary before you take the TOEFL test, and it will mostly be in multiple choice form too. And for the reading of the TOEFL IBT test, there's an icon of a bald guy holding a book. Okay, so here you can see that the question popped up. However, I cannot see the reading. If you want to check out the reading passage before you answer the question, click on the icon over here. After you click on it, a reading passage will appear, and you can scroll down to read the passage. And you can click OK to close the passage and do the question, and you can always click it again if you want to continue to read the passage. TOEIC preparation includes two skills here. The icon of a man pointing at a ball. This will more mainly about vocabulary. You're gonna choose antonyms, synonyms, and you're even going to fill in the blank with an appropriate word. These vocabulary will be mainly about economy, as the TOEIC will mainly about that topic. Okay, so it will also works in the same manner as level A, B, and C, multiple choice questions with 20 questions for each file. And the listening TOEIC will consist of two kind of listening. American voice and English voice, which you can select it by clicking on this button over here. Okay, there's a lot of topic for you to choose from. For example, hello, excuse me, what is it? What's your name? So if you want to listen to any of these topic, you have to click on the yellow button over here so that they can be downloaded. Alright, so for example, if you download Unit 3, okay, you have to wait for it to download. Then this icon appear means that you have already been in possession of this topic, and you can click on it to listen, and after you have finished listening, you can click on the cross icon to delete it. There's no questions for you to answer, there's just a listening recordings for you to practice your listening skill. However, they will consist of a grammar session and a vocabulary sessions for each topic you choose. You will learn how people use the grammar points. For example, there's a recordings about would like, and you learn about how to use would like in a sentence. And you also study on the vocabulary items inside a listening recording. Now let's move on to quotation. Quotation is mainly for you to take inspirations from when you do a writing task, as Some people usually include a saying, a proverb inside their writings, which they believe will make the writings more attractive. You can choose a variety of topic by clicking in the bottom of here. For example, love, friendship, and many quotations and many good saying will pop up for you to study. Now, this is where I love most grammar. The special thing about grammar in this app is that it includes both the English version and the Vietnamese version. You can interchange between the language by clicking on the icon here. Okay. Now how about irregular verbs? Irregular verbs is for those who usually forgets about how to put a verb into past tense and a past participle form. You can study again by clicking on the icon of a calendar which says irregular verbs. Also, during the process of reading or listening, you encounter a new word, but you do not know the meaning, and they haven't listed it inside the exercises themselves. So you can check it out by clicking on the tab dictionary here. Okay, so there's a Vietnamese equivalence for each English word you enter. The session e-news and word study are still being developed by the developers, so you may not gain access to these. If you click on this, a blank will pop up, nothing else. However, the essay is completed. There's a lot of topic of the essay for you to choose from. For example, tell about visit to a famous city. Most of these essays will be about general topics. For you to prepare when you encounter a TOEFL writing test. Or you can use it to study IELTS too. The last tab is called Radio, in which you will find channels of native English speakers for you to practice your listening skill further. So that is simply the end of the contents of these wonderful apps. There are of course advantages and disadvantages of these apps. However, the disadvantages so few that I cannot even find one. So I will just go on and talk about the advantages of using this app. First of all is that it is very flexible. Alright, you can practice English anytime, anywhere, and you can practice any skill that you want. Also, there is a combination of various skills, includes grammar and lexical skills, which you can combine to boost both skills at the same time. Also, there is an excellent listening practice through radio, which you cannot simply find anywhere. On other similar apps, they will not provide you with the frequency of the radio, and you have to go online to check it out separately, which will cost you extra time. And another unique thing about this app is that there is a quotation sessions. Not many English learning application will have the spare time to find and group the quotations into the same category for you to study from. And the foremost thing about this app is that it is completely free. However, sometimes you have to watch advertisements, because the developers do not charge you extra money for using the app, so they have to maintain the app by the means of showing advertisement. So thank you everyone for your listening. Goodbye.